What up YouTube, and welcome to another tutorial. I haven't done one of these in like a while, so today I brought you like one of these cool how do I say, like a breakaway effect. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I'll think of a title and I'll put it up. But basically what we'll be making is this image right here. Now you can see that it kind of like breaks away in particles, and the text is VDA. I used a font called Fortnite, and just bumped the ratio and stuff up, and I kind of tweaked it a bit, and I'll show you some cool effects that you can add on. And worked on one of my friend's emblems for Twitter little background thing, and basically he wanted one because he's a pro gamer, and he wanted one, so I said, okay, I'll hook you up because you're a sniper. Put a little sniper in there for you and pump it out. He used the same effect in his little Twitter thing. So I'm gonna teach you this gangster thing. You're gonna go up. You can go up to the top left, file, click the new, make a new little thing, and make the word 1920 by 1080. You'll flip already making mistakes. And resolution to 300. Leave the rest as is. Click OK. And now I bring this down to 50. Now the text tool. Click the text tool. Make sure just click anywhere in the middle here. And I set the size to 90, and once again this font is called Fortnite. It's pretty cool actually. And I'm gonna type in VDA. But now we don't want this D like that. D. We want it like that. So you just uncapitalize, I think it is. Small case, lowercase, sorry. And let's bring this a bit slower by clicking Alt and moving your arrows left. Let's bring that down. And I'm pretty happy with that. So then I want to click this, what tool is this? The move tool, and I want to bring this into the center, but there's another cool way that I've done in other tutorials. So you click the layer, hold on control, click the background layer, then you go to your move tool, and then you got these up here, the axes or fiddle around tools. I'm going to click the middle ones, that centers it, and then centers it in front of the page, and then you are good to go. Now I want to make this a rasterize type, so basically I can go edit it because if it's text I can't really go take my lasso tool and take stuff out and delete it, because then it won't let me see. So I want to pump it up and right click your layer, rasterize type, and I want to save a copy of this, so I'm gonna untick the little eye thing so it takes it away and bring this one up. Just as a backup, so nothing, if I make a mistake or whatever. And now I want to zoom this thing into 100%. You don't have to. You might have a huge 32 inch, be lucky. I'm here with my little 20 inch. But yeah, well, that sounded weird, but anyway, we're gonna get down to the tutorial. Now we're gonna click the layer at the top, and at the corners, you want to find the corners of the text. It doesn't have to be spot on, but I always like to find the corners, and I like to click out and zoom out a bit. Damn it. And I want to bring it out about there-ish. Just make it a little cool triangle, and then bring it back to the point. After you've done that, go to your move tool, show transform tools. Make sure that I always clicked it, always works out for me, and just press left key a couple times, down key a couple times, and just where it's just centered out a bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and yeah, that's what we got so far. Now it's already coming together much better. So you're not gonna always have one crack into like the text, so you wanna make this more realistic. You already messed that little part up, but we'll do a little cleaning later. And you wanna make another one of these, so you're gonna go to the same spot, and you wanna make sure that just click out of here, so you just get the whole thing. You don't want to leave any gaps. You just want to go there again and make sure it selects. Move tool, move it around, pump it out a bit. Don't bring it out as much as the other one, because you want to randomize it. You don't want it to be like all uniform and all like almost computerized. You don't want that. You want a realistic effect. I'm gonna take my eraser tool, go up here, make it a hardness of 107 pixels, and just take away the rest of this little thingy. You don't want that. and that's a bit messed up. So onto the brush tool, take your color, mark it with this, the background color. It should be, you can make this color anything you want to. I'm making it gray for now, but yeah, I'm going to change it up a bit later. And I'm going to brush tool. Make the brush tool, the hardness 100, bring this down to about 7 pixels and whack it. There you go. So far so good, it's already looking nice. Actually like that. That should be the new VDA logo. Thought I'll kick my ass for that one. But anyway, can't be changing on stuff. Go back to your polygon lasso tool, and you can just bump this up to like different areas. So the D, I'm going to extrude from the corners again. Take a little chunk out of it, and here you go. Same steps, exactly the same steps, which is what's so good about the tutorial. It's not so hectic. You don't need to know rocket science in another word. Here you go. Bring this up straight to the center. This is gonna look a bit weird because of this corner, but it's fine. Bring this up just about there. I wanna make this extrude a bit more, so I'm just gonna take this out a bit. That's perfect. It looks so good. It's so good. And once again, you'll have your little mistake, so just take this out. So good. As you can see, it's looking good so far. And I'm going to take my lasso tool again and just make a bit more, busy it up a bit. And I'm just gonna click outside of that so I can make it better. Zoom out here. By the way, the cool shortcut for zooming out is kind of holding the control button and hitting the minus or plus button on your keyboard next to the backspace button. Normally around there. If yours is different, then you find your plus and minus button. Yeah. Comes that out there. Take you out to dinner. There you go. And there you have the next one. Add one more. Always go in like increments of 2 for these things. 2 minimum, guys. 2 minimum. In other words. Take this out again. Not too much. And this is coming along quite well. And last but not least, the A. We gonna get the A. We gonna get the A once more. Center. Control minus. Zoom it out a bit. Damn it, zoom. Hold space button down and just move around. Take a little nice big chunk out of this one. Mix it up a bit. I'm gonna take a chunk out of you. Done. And a little bit more. Increments of 2. Maybe I'll go up to 3 for this one. And yeah, just make sure it joins up in a point at the end. You wanna take it out from this side. See, I already knew that. Because I'm gangster like that. This is the fine artwork here, right here. Just getting that thing in the center is the hardest thing about this damn tutorial. But yeah, take a little chunk out, bring it down to the center, and then join it up. And then you can make this one come out a bit more than the rest to pump it. Away. Now we're looking good. That's a South African thing. Away. But anyway. So now we're looking good. So from what we actually had, this thing doesn't look to be good. This thing looks much better. And now I'm going to take this, the layer that we edited, which is a VDA copy. We're going to call this final. Double click, text, call it final. Whoa, so I put my capitals. There you go. Double click it so it opens up the layer styles tab. And I'm going to just zoom this into 100%, move it to the side a bit. There you go, there you go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to color overlay it to red. Oh, perfectly, it just landed perfect on red. Today's my day. Today's my day. And so I'm going to make it not strong, because that always doesn't look very nice. I'm going to make it like that, around about there. The code for this is E03438. Yep, pause maths. And what you want to do after this, you can zoom it out a bit. Looks so nice. Just want to leave it there, but we won't. So we're gonna carry on. And then afterwards, I'm gonna take a sniper, which is now. This is a sniper from Call of Duty, and kind of edited out a bit because it wasn't a PNG, so I had to take out all the whites and whatnot. But anyway, just drag it now. If you want this, I'll just upload it to some site. But Yeezys. And I'm gonna make this a bit bigger. And I wanna kind of show the scope to kind of for you to make out that it's a sniper. And first, I'm just gonna make that a bit bigger. Press Enter to select it. Then go to Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontals. And then now we're looking good. So now that it's like that, you can kind of make out that it's a sniper. So you wanna go to double click your layer, color overlay, and we're gonna make this gray, almost like the same gray we started off with. So you can use like that ink drop tool. Just click over it, and you'll get the same color. The code for this is C7. Wow, that's creative. Thank you, Photoshop. And you're gonna click OK, whatever. Looking good, but it's not quite in the text yet. It's not blending with it. So I'm gonna click the little arrow of this. Basically, your thumbnails will probably be small. I edit all my stuff, so yeah. And I wanna click the little box here, and right click it, select pixels. Now it'll select the pixels of everything, basically, of the outlines of whatever's in this layer that you use the final for. So basically, if we go click up to here and we delete it, it's gonna delete everything in that origin, and it's gonna leave whatever's outside there, and we don't want that. We're gonna undo this by Control Z. Wow, that's amazing. But anyway, we undo that, and then you wanna Control Shift and I, which basically inverts the section, and we're gonna go to the first layer and delete. So we basically have an outline of it, and you're getting Control D, D, and we have basically the outline, which you can kind of see the sniper. Obviously, he's worked out a bit differently because his name was bigger, and yeah, that's what you have. But now you need to bring this alive a bit. Make it cool. So you're gonna double click the first layer, which is your sniper layer, and you wanna go to bevel and emboss, and make sure the angle is always 90. Always use the 90 because it's kind of straight on and not from to the side or whatever. But yeah, and we're gonna bump this up to 297, and we're gonna go to like say 5ish, and we're gonna take the soften and bring it right up. As you can see, it works out pretty good, but we're gonna drop this black a bit. I'm not liking it, so I'm gonna drop the black a bit, and the drop shadow for this, I'm just gonna add a bit of drop shadow, almost like a little, so it's like you just see it. It's fine if it comes out of the text a bit. That's all cool. It's part of the effect of 3D. It looks like it kind of wraps around, and it's looking good so far. So I'm just gonna change this background color to like a blackish, so not all the way black, but like a gray, dark gray, charcoal gray kind of color. And we're going to change these layers around, click the little arrows, and Control and Delete on the background layer, and it looks pretty good right now. So now that we have both these layers, I want to take the top layer and the final layer. We're gonna just relabel this. I'm gonna call it Sniper. Damn keyboard. But anyway, hold on Control and click the Sniper layer and the final layer, and then hold on Control again and press G. This will group the little layers. You can also create like a new group there and then drag this in there and stuff, but we don't want to do that. And then you can open the group. That means like if I double click on a group and I give it an effect like that, it'll apply the effect to every layer in like the group. So the snapper layer would obviously not get it because it's inside the text and it won't affect it. It'll just be the outer layer. So I'm just gonna add some drop shadow. Not gonna spread it too much. Just gonna add about yay much. Haha, yay. And then we're looking good so far. It's looking pretty slick. So afterwards, I normally added in his image, I added Call of Duty Sniper because that's what he is. So I'm gonna go do that just to make it look a bit cooler. And I normally use like a nice, just simple font. Is where are we? I forgot the name of it, but if I see it, I'll definitely know. Calibri, yeah. Legit. Bump this down to about 16 pixels or whatever, you can resize or whatever, and make sure your capitals are in. Type in Call of Duty Sniper, and I'm looking thin and kind of worn out, so we're gonna go select it by Control and A, which will highlight everything in that layer, and go where your little text stuff is. Make sure the text tool is selected and go to regular and bold. Now we're gonna bold it out, which makes it look much better. And we're gonna turn this down to about yay big. That's about 6 pixels, and I'm gonna add it right about the center, about there. The secret to this stuff is always make it line up, because it always ends up better. So, but that's it. As you can see, the layer style is already applied to it. It's already got like a small drop shadow because it's in the group. But if I took it out the group, it would have that. And if you could see that, the quality of this video. But anyway, yeah. And we have that so far, so we're looking good. And I'm just gonna double click this layer and edit it individually and add a drop shadow. Well, I mean not drop shadow, bevel and emboss. Bump this up a bit, almost like it fades over. And that looks about good. It's a small detail that actually make like an artwork just pull out. It's just the small increments. But anyway, we have this so far, and I need to sleep just now. It is 5 AM and I'm doing this for you. But yeah, so far so good. Just gonna take this down, and basically the reason why I put it in this group is because I'm gonna make a duplicate of it. Just drag this layer down to the copy and you'll have another one. I'm gonna untick the back one because this is like basically a template in case anything goes wrong with the other one, which is like what I did with the first logo. So now this group here I'm gonna merge, so right click the group and merge group. So now we can just go ahead and move the whole thing around. So once you have this, I'm gonna duplicate it and move it below the copy. Then I'm gonna duplicate this one as well again. And now the last one, I'm going to take it and I'm going to open up the layer styles and make a color overlay of gray. Gray color overlay, yay! It rhymed. I'm a gangster. And we're gonna make this pop out a bit more and just rotate it to the side. This just adds a cool effect. After dropping the opacity, drop this down to say 20%. And we're going to do the same thing with the other one. Obviously color overlay, but the opposite side. And now the thing I didn't tell you was that the Call of Duty Sniper thing should have came at the end of it, because now I have to go edit that out. But yeah, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Quick edit. Make this about, I'm going to go about 15%. 16% looks about right, but I'm gonna make it 15 because it sounds cool. Now that that is done, we're gonna go edit this out, and then we're basically done with the tutorial. And basically, what we left with is this cool little image here. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was one after like a while. It was long overdue, but now exams are in and we have to damn study. So y'all, thank you for watching this tutorial. If you do enjoy this tutorial, sorry it's not up to scratch like all our other ones, but yeah, if you did enjoy this, please subscribe and like so we get a rating on this video. And I'm starting to do Call of Duty commentaries because I'm also a pro player now, part of the best clan in South Africa. So I'm gonna get an Algedo set up, and I want to see if you guys actually want to watch these. So comment if you want to watch. Peace.
Oh yeah.